Yo, what up? This is Joey Ariema from Mouth Wired Shut, playing my ass off in Cleveland, Ohio with the Hayden Mofo 15. Yeah. First, I'm going to run you through all the unique features on the Hayden, and then I'm going to take you through a few of my favorite settings with the amp that I play it with live. If you hear something, if you hear a little bit of delay, it's my Boss DD6 digital delay that is in the series effects loop coming out the front. I'm rocking a BC Rich USA gunslinger model with a natural mahogany finish, and I got a Floyd Rose, a real Floyd Rose on here, no license bullshit, with a Eddie Van Halen D-tune on there. I'm holding it up with a bitch strap. These are sexy straps out of Nashville, Tennessee, handmade. And I put the guitars down on a grab-it stand. Woo! You see that shit? You getting horny? All right, I'm going to show you some of my favorite settings that I can get with the Mofo, both in the studio and live. I'm using it on 15-watt power mode at all times during the demo. First tone I'm going to show you is a clean, warm, fat, clean tone. It's kind of like a Fender Mesa tone. And I'm going to use the US input for added bottom. Everyone likes a fat bottom. This next tone's pretty kick-ass. It's kind of like a mild-gained plexi, or kind of even like a Vox AC30 maybe, cranked up. We're in the UK input, and it's got a lot of grit. There's no Mofo switch engaged just yet, but you'll hear that when we get to the two high-gain settings. It's kind of like a lead sound, but it could work for like a fuzzy rhythm sound as well. I'm on the US input, and it kind of has this warm character to it, and it could just, like the compression kind of hugs the notes with my master halfway up. Knob down. You get like a bassy. That's what I like about this amp. It reminds me of like an old Marshall, where it's so responsive to my picking dynamic, and I think and my volume knob, and I think that's because of the EL84s in it. It has this really, kind of almost unforgiving character. If you crank the gain, it'll hug the notes, but if you roll your volume knob down with cranked gain, you can still hear this really awesome articulation. This next tone is my favorite tone out of the amp. Reminds me of this old Marshall, but it's got its own character, its own unique Hayden thing to it too. I play with this one live, and basically I'll roll my volume knob down for a clean sound. You know, I'm not a picky player. You know, I'll do the thing like Paul Gilbert or Zach Wilde or whatever, and I'll just kind of, or Robin Trower, Jeff Beck, all the best guys You know, they'll be playing this loud, and they'll roll that down. And you got a beautiful clean tone. To me, that means the amp is great. So I'm really happy with this. Here it is. So I hope you dude rockers and sexy women enjoyed the video with the Hayden Mini Mofo 15. I'm totally in love with the amp. Once again, I'm Joey Ariema from Mouth Wired Shut, rock band from Cleveland, Ohio. If you dig the way I play and want to check it out, check us out at mouthwiredshut.com and download our free EP at the site. Thank you.